everyone, welcome to Cynthia's Pandemic Kitchen. My name is Cynthia, and this is a place where I share some of my recipes that I think are good to be able to store in the freezer for a pandemic day. Today I'm going to do something a little different. Today we're going to talk about leftovers. And why do I think that leftovers are good for a pandemic kitchen? Well, because we don't want to go out, right? We're practicing social distancing, so what we would rather do is stay home and see what we have in our kitchen, maybe repurpose some of our leftovers and create something delicious and new. And today I'm gonna share with you kind of like the most perfect Mexican leftover dish ever. They're called chilaquiles. Have you heard of them? Well, they are amazing. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm going to show you how to make them today. Super easy, super simple, and super delicious. But first, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now my hands are squeaky clean. Won't you come and cook with me? Okay, everyone, these are our ingredients. Some boiled chicken that we are going to shred, corn tortillas, Spanish onion, a little bit of cilantro for garnish, 2 eggs, Monterrey Jack cheese. You can use whatever type of cheese you want. Just make sure that it's like a melty cheese. And then we are going to repurpose our salsa verde, our spicy tomatillo sauce from a few episodes ago. Yes, that's right. I don't know if you remember, but I actually made extra sauce. I put it in this jar, put it in the freezer, and now it is back. Yes. All right, so let me just preface this by saying that I prepared this chicken last night. Also, you notice here that I opted for the dark meat. That's just personal preference. You could use chicken breast if you like instead. I know people prefer that. It's a healthier option. Okay, that's that. Okay, now we're gonna have a couple of things going on at the same time. You're gonna have a pan like this for your tortilla chips, and then you're gonna have a pot like this for the sauce. So we're gonna take some kind of corn oil. I'm using canola, my detergent canola. We're gonna be frying the corn tortillas, so we want like, I don't know, about an inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches, whatever you're comfortable with. And then I just put a little bit here to cover the bottom of the pot. I'm gonna take my tortillas. These are not as stale as they probably should be. The staler, the better. That's why this is a leftover dish. I'm gonna cut them like this, get this out of your way so that you can see everything. I don't know if you can see this, but my cat Chi-Chi is there and she's like going crazy because she smells the chicken. And she's like, oh my God, Mommy, can I please have some? The answer is no, Chi-Chi. So you want your tortilla chips to look, you know, like this. Excuse me. I'm gonna get a little bowl. Hi, I'm back. And I'm gonna put my eggs in there. And I am going to just whisk them up a little bit. Nothing fancy, just let me check the oil here. Yeah, that looks fun. We're gonna make these in batches. We're gonna prepare a plate, and then we're also take our cheese. This is Monterrey Jack. You hear that? That's Chi-Chi. She's being so bad. She's begging me for food right now. It's incredible. I'm just gonna cut this in little pieces because it's gonna melt when we put it on the chilaquiles. Yeah, so just take like a slotted spoon or something. Take these out. And then you're just gonna do this until the others are done. Okay, add a few more. Whoops, that's for Chi-Chi to eat. Not good, I don't want to overcrowd. What is it, Chi-Chi? Get out of here. You see, she didn't even eat it because it's not chicken. Okay, I'm gonna put the sauce in here now. I can see it starting to smoke a little bit. You need to be careful with this because it is going to jump out at you when you put it in. That's just the way it is. Whenever you make a Mexican sauce with like ground up chilies and some paste or whatever, that's what's gonna happen. And a lot of our recipes require that you heat some oil and then you put the sauce in there. So always wear mandil. I don't know, what are these called in English? You know what I'm talking about. As you can see, my stove doesn't work because we don't have gas. So I use my oven as a storage space. So here we go. See what I'm talking about? Woo! There we go. Okay. That always happens. It's normal. It's normal, people. Okay. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit. And I'm going to let it simmer, cover it up. Now let's get these out and let's put in the next batch. These are nice. And you know what? These are just regular tortilla chips. So you can just make these chips. Like, you can go to your favorite Mexican restaurant for happy hour. So what you do is make some homemade chips, make your little salsa verde however you want it, and make yourself a margarita and do a virtual happy hour with your friends, with your homies. You know, it's like, it's not the same as being there with them and sharing the food together, but it's, you know, you make it work. You're just making it work, you know, how we all do in this time. Making it work. So good. Okay. So it's a little thicker, you see? Just reduced it a little bit. Great. Now I'm gonna add the egg. So this is just gonna bind it a little bit. It's gonna help it bind with the chips and the chicken. Now I'm going to add the chicken. I'm probably only going to use like half of what I shredded. And again, you could use as much or as little or none if you want. Let me get these chips out. They're getting nice and brown. I'm not gonna give this a quick taste. Needs a little bit of salt. Remember, I like my food salty. I added a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of Mexican oregano. You're like, Mexican oregano? Yeah, it's a thing, bro. Mexican oregano is a thing. It does not taste like the Italian version. If I have to describe it, it's got a little bit of an herbal flavor, but also it has a little bit of a like anise ending, and a little goes a long way. it on really low right now, really low. Let's taste it again. Yeah, that's it. And now I'm just gonna fold in the tortilla chips. Gentle, just real gentle. I don't want to break anything. It's a really good breakfast. Like sometimes people just do it with eggs and no chicken, or like more eggs than what I put in, you know? And it's a great breakfast. It's a really good like hangover breakfast. Now I'm gonna take these, I guess, globs of Monterrey Jack cheese. Just put them in there. It's gonna melt like just really nicely in there. I'm gonna cover that up just for a little bit. While that's happening, I'm just going to cut up this cilantro. I don't have a lot. And then we're gonna put some onion on there, just like raw onion. So this is super fun because I just found some radishes in my fridge, and that's gonna be amazing too. So I'm just gonna cut those up like thinly. I love a radish. So refreshing. Okay. Ignore the mess. Let me show you what this is supposed to look like. Okay, that is it, y'all. Let's see, let's get you up close and personal. So that's it right there, guys. Super simple. Those are Mexican chilaquiles. Really basic, really delicious, amazing leftover food, amazing comfort food. All right, everyone, so that's it. We just made chicken chilaquiles. You could also do a vegetarian version. I can't express that enough because today I got a comment from a friend in the Czech Republic who was like, aren't you gonna make cruelty-free foods? Yes, I am, but I'm not cruelty-free in my life, I have to say. But thank you so much for the comments. I'm so glad that you guys are watching out there. I can't even believe it. So I want to give a shout out to Tomasz, Martina, and Benny. Thank you so much. Choose, guys. And to all of you, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please, you know where to put them below. And like and subscribe. All right, y'all. See you next time. Peace.